Welcome everyone, I'm Artem, and you are tuning into Vestinda Profit Bytes, your go-to podcast for market insights and in-depth analysis. Join me as we dive into world of the Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, looking through on-chain data. So let's start for today on Bitcoin for our time frame. And we are looking at this consolidation here around $44,000. We can see that the price is developing some triangle here, and we are clearly pulling back from EMA 20 on daily time frame. This is the EMA 20, and if we take a look at the previous price action, we have several rebounds around the same EMA. So currently we rebounding with the same price structure, so we consolidating, then rebounding from EMA 20, which is good sign for a midterm and especially for breakout from $44,000. So 44 is a really important level for this price action, and if we manage to break out from this level, we surely going to reach 50K within a few weeks, maybe within 1 month, not more than that. On 1 hour time frame, there is a pretty much similar structure, but we can see that we have in here another resistance. This local resistance from 1 hour time frame is located at 43,700. We need to break it out to shoot higher to 44. Yeah, that's quite possible to make this breakout. And especially we need to follow up the Elliott wave structure, because if we're going to see the impulse wave, the impulse waves looks like this, something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. If we're going to see the impulse wave, then pretty sure that we are going to break out $44,000 very, very soon and move to higher levels on Bitcoin. But if we jump to the weekly time frame, we're going to see that we are making really solid progress from bottom of beginning of this year, and currently facing a really interesting resistance, which is located exactly at 47,300. This is a resistance and support level for price action which appeared in February and March 2021, then back in April and August, as well as December. And most importantly, this was the resistance level where we started to falling off really strong in March of 2022. So this level is really strong. So I suppose that we're going to see some price action around this level. Most likely we're going to break it and retest. Then we probably will move above 50K. So let's wait on that. And another level of resistance is $60,000 because of the highs of the April 2021. So this level of resistance is also really, really important. But we know all the news about ETFs on the spot Bitcoin. So we probably going to see some reaction here if they're going to be approved in January of 2024. Okay, now let's jump to the Ethereum on weekly chart, making the pretty much similar progress like a Bitcoin. However, Ethereum managed to move a little bit less, but it faced another resistance here at 2,500. This resistance level was appeared somewhere around 2021 as well, like on Bitcoin 57K. So we see this level was really, really important in beginning of 2022. And after we break this level in May of 2022, we felt it a lot. So this level is really strong. So I suppose that if we're going to break this level, we're going to see a really big price action. And these levels like 3,600 is the main targets, as well as $4,000. So these two levels is expected levels for Ethereum during next year. So on the daily time frame, there is a picture pretty much similar to what we saw on Bitcoin as well. Ethereum consolidating in some kind of bull flag, something like this. We probably going to see some price action around here. However, if Bitcoin going to break from $44,000, I think Ethereum going to follow that as well and going to break from 2,300 or even higher. So there is a high possibility that we're going to see 2,500 really, really soon if things on Bitcoin and crypto market is going well. So let's follow up on that. However, make sure you're using support levels as well, like 2,100. This level is really strong as well. Use it if the price going to decrease here. So if the price going lower, just we need to use these levels because price might have a find a super here to make a big pullback to the 2,500. Now let's jump to the XRP. So Ripple is making a really nasty sideways here, and it's consolidating in a triangle as well, like a Bitcoin. However, we noticed that big market players starting to buy XRP more frequently. So I'm going to expect that XRP might going to have a breakout here. So the levels for XRP is pretty simple, like 0.7, 0.8. These levels are expected. From weekly standpoint, well, we might have another bull run if we're going to break the level of 0.8. This is the key level for a bigger bull run. So we need to break this first before we can reach the level of $1. This is strong psychological mark, possibly higher, 1.6 as well. We know that all-time highs on XRP was around $3 mark. So this chart from Binance, so it doesn't have a full history. However, the level of $1 is a really strong psychological level, and we need to break it to go further. And if we manage to break it, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see XRP much higher. However, make sure you're following strong stop loss and risk management here, because XRP is known for really nasty moves. And even if we look in 2019, we saw pretty much similar price action. However, we was in bear market and XRP had fallen really strongly. So make sure you are following some stop loss region around 0.5 if you're a long-term holder, or just follow up local trend lines and local levels if you are intraday trader. Now let's take a look on Solana. So Solana was a banger of this year, and surely we saw a lot profits on this pair. We managed to have an entry above $80 here, and currently the price is located at 116. So it is really good. So let's take a look from higher time frame where we could end this move. So Solana is currently facing the resistance of 130. So this resistance is really strong. We need to see that this resistance could trigger a lot of selling pressure here. You can see on the chart of weekly time frame, we didn't have any retracement yet. So let me break down to the Elliott waves here, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So if we're going to see Elliott waves like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I'm going to change the color here. Okay, let's make it blue. So if we see these levels like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there is probably extension inside this wave 3. So there is a possible that we have 1, 2, now 3, we need a 4 and 5. I'm going to change the color as well, and I'm going to change the thickness and degree of this wave like this. I'm going to zoom in today chart so you can see it more in details. So if we're going to break down on this level, 130 is strong resistance for sure. So we might have a retracement here inside this extension wave of bigger third wave. However, we still not confirming this big wave. It just looks like that. It could be something different. So if we're going to hide this, we still have pretty much room for growth as well, and we have a lot of possibility for retracement as well. So just be prepared, because no coin or token is growing forever. So you need to follow up pretty simple risk management rules. And I think that key level for retracement like that is going to be around $80 mark, because there is a lot of entries here from market participants. And if we're going to zoom out, look at this, the 80 level was support level from this big falling of Solana in 2022. So I'm pretty sure that level of 80 is going to play another role here. That's what I'm going to expect. And around this level, we're going to see another increase. That's what I'm expecting for Solana. So if you have a profits on Solana, just take them around 130, or don't be greedy, take it lower. However, you know that crypto market is giving a lot of surprises. Sometimes it's good surprise, sometimes it's bad surprise. So you need to manage your strategy and your capital accordingly. So if you're feeling good to sell here, it's okay. If you are feeling that the price going to break this level and going higher, well, it's on your side. So just make your decisions wisely. Let's see the block. So the block is giving us the access to the on-chain data, especially for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and we are looking at transactions on the Bitcoin network. And I think this metric is really important for today, just simply because we are hitting all-time high on this metric. I'm going to zoom in for you like this. So if we're going to see the whole history of the transactions on Bitcoin network, we're going to see that from time to time we are in a rising trend. However, we saw a lot of dumps like here in the end of 2017 where the bear market started. So it is natural for Bitcoin network to have really strong bullish trend on the transactions on the network and bearish trends when the prices start to decline. So it is following all the same structure. However, if you notice it in 2021, we had a bull market on Bitcoin. However, the network transactions was not on the bull run. Maybe it just because the previous bull run was driven a lot by DeFi and NFTs. So they all run it on different blockchains. So current trend on the network is probably driven by halving event, because we all know that the next halving is going to happen on next year in around 100 days. There is a possibility that this transactions count is rising a lot because of the anticipation of halving event and the next bull run after that, and especially if the US market going to launch a Bitcoin spot ETF, that also can play a big role in this transactions count, just simply because they are accumulating a lot of Bitcoins and they're trying to move it from platforms to wallets and etc. So this is really strong indicator that we are in the bull market. However, I don't think that this metric is trying to predict any price move or end of the bear market or beginning of the bull market. However, we already know that we are in strongly rising market. So this metric is just confirming our ideas and confirming that we are in some kind of bullish mode for Bitcoin and coins as well. Another interesting project here is WorldCoin. So it having a really good bull run since mid-September, and we are currently stood at a $3.6 mark. So the price doesn't have any history here. So I'm thinking that we are in some kind of rising channel in terms of daily time frame, obviously. So let's take a look on 4-hour chart. So on 4-hour chart, you can see that the price is nearly touched at EMA 50 around 3.2, and I'm thinking that the price having some kind of falling wedge here, which could propel price a little bit higher. The breakout here could be retested, then it could go higher to 4.5. We also can apply Fibonacci retracement here, so you can see that the price is rebounded from 0.5. I'm going to highlight for you like this. So the price rebounded from 0.05, and if the price is rebounding from 0.5, it's considered as a pretty strong retracement level. So it could go to the 1.0 Fibonacci, or it could go higher to 1.2. It's kind of hard to say that it's going to revisit 5.7 level, just simply because we don't have any history on this coin. But if Bitcoin going to break all obstacles above 44k, that's saying to me that altcoin is going to have another move as well. So let's see how the price is going to develop. Maybe we will update this coin on another Profit Byte podcast. So stay tuned to our channel and to our social media as well. Links are in the description, so make sure you're going to visit our website and Discord server.